a little bit of an issue this morning, but we're good to go. We're here.
We're here
We're
now.
in Spa. So welcome to this is round 10, season 2 of the Switchback Formula Racing League. My name is Nick. I'm with my esteemed colleague, co-commentator, P3 winner from Nemesis Racing League yesterday, Ben Smith, aka Tiny Darspike. How are you, my man?
I'm wonderful, actually. Having a good day. It's
Excellent.
nice. It's sunny outside. We're going to Spa. It's a beautiful track.
It is a beautiful track. We'll see what the weather's doing, but yeah, it looks dry at the moment. But yeah, so well, let's get it all out of the way first. Yesterday, Nemesis Racing League. Talk us through it. How did you go? Let everyone know where you finished yesterday.
I finished third. If you didn't know somehow, I'm very much tooting my own horn, but it was a great race. I'd say Holmesy, he was just unstoppable. So was Toss. Toss had an excellent race. So I'd be looking to see if they can continue their form into this race.
Yeah.
Who else? For this race, I'd definitely be watching on Kachow. He's Spa master. Cornet as well. They're all very good at Spa.
Yeah, some fast guys. So we've had just a few issues getting into the lobby this morning, but it all looks like it's been sorted out. So as Ben was saying, so congratulations on your podium yesterday. Nice work there. But we are in Spa, so we're at the 20-turn, 7.04 kilometre track. Looks like, yeah, it's dry at the moment. Obviously,
Yes.
the track's synonymous with weather. They often talk about it having its own sort of weather system around the track. It could be raining in one part and dry in another. So it doesn't look like we'll get anything like that today.
I do have the weather report, so it looks like it's just going to be dry but overcast the entire time. So that's a little bit disappointing for the people who may have been predicting that we are going to have rain.
There we go. Well, the predictions every week. So the people that keep predicting for it to rain, stop it. It will then hopefully rain. So let's talk a little bit about last week. We were in Canada last week for round 9. So this is round 10 of 12. So this is the third last round of the year, of the season. So it was 5 scoops with quite a dominating performance. It doesn't look like he's racing today, so...
No, he's not.
No, okay. It was Kachow in P2, who's definitely racing. Then Cornet, Cool Beans. So Cool Beans had another solid result in P4. Rainer Zufo, Oricale, Exotic, Lassa Haverhav, Willands got points, and Big Boy 85 got points as well. So that was results from last week. Ben, do you want to give us the championship standings as they are at the moment?
Yeah, so championship standings right now, Kachow is in P1 on 125 points. We've got Cool Beans and Cornet shortly behind on 102 and 101 points, and then Honesy on 92 points, and Kugelnice is actually on 85, but I don't know if he counts in the championship contender because of his reserve status, but looks like Honesy's kind of falling off. He'll need a really big performance here in the last 3 rounds to contest the championship again, but Kachow, he could really cement himself on the championship here.
Yeah, so I know that he was feeling a little bit ill yesterday, so we'll see how he goes today. Didn't have the best race in Nemesis Racing League yesterday, but that was yesterday, today's today, so hopefully he's been able to recover and he's feeling 100%.
Right now it looks like everyone's on softs, by the way. Interesting, yeah. No one's going to go for the reverse.
Well, Holmes is on mediums. And
yeah,
Chiedo's
actually,
on
yes, he
mediums
is.
as well. Yep, so times around here, fast times, we're looking around that 137, like high 137s. So, high 137s, mid 138s. Will probably be super quick around here. World record times, I think, are 137.8. So we'll have to see how long that, what sort of times they get as we're with Red Dog. So I think he's first came off the rank. So he's about to set his time. So we'll wait for him. But yeah, championship picture is quite tight. And yeah, coming down into the business part of the season. So this can be where championships are won and lost.
Especially in the constructors, actually. I think Haas might. I would have to do the math, but they're very close to clinching the title. They're up. Renault had 2 scoreless weekends in a row, which is very bad for them. So they're now behind the Haas team by math That's hard.
You're
About
the-
like 45, 47 points. So they could clinch it here or get close to clinching it here. But Honesy is racing again, so
Yep.
it'll be tough.
Yeah, so we've got some time starting to filter in now. So 142.4 by Toss the Cabers. So you were speaking of Haas and the master plan they often talk about on the Discord. So they're currently P1 at the moment, Toss the Caber with a 142.4. Just looking at Shadow, that's a very low time. So that's not going to do any well. What about, I was trying to get to Cornet,
Yes.
but he's already set the time. So he goes a 142.5.
Behind Toss, interestingly.
Yeah, okay. Yep, so it's still P2. Where have we got Exotic? He's coming through, was that Stavilo through there? Instead of Purple Sector. So we've seen Exotic in a bit of good form recently as well. So just having a look at his...
And Cool Beans looks like he's gone on to pole.
Okay.
141.9.
Yep, 141.9, so that's a nice low time there. Yeah, Exotic's been qualifying quite well. 10th last week, 16th and 10th. So he's only been in this league for 4 weeks. Where does he pop out here? He goes a 142.3, so good enough for P4, which is a...
Very good time from him.
Which is a nice time. So here's Van Rocco. So he's yet to set a time currently. So he's just coming through campus, and then this is Stavilo. I don't know who that was in front of him. That was coming off the track there, just to let him pass. I think that might have been his teammate of Delta Lima, I believe. Yes. All right. So he's just about to come through Blanchimont now. Let's see where he pops out. So we're just under 12 minutes left of this short qualifying. So we do short qualifying in this league. If you weren't able to tell. And we're 6 minutes into that. As we see Van Rocco cross the line, he goes a 143.3. So that's good enough for P15 currently. This is Will, so he's heading up the Kemmel Straight, the extremely long 770 meters. The Kemmel Straight,
I think he's on a cooldown lap actually, or a out lap.
No, he just said a purple sector. Oh no,
I think
he's gone across.
Yeah.
Cool.
Honesy's also on his hot lap right now on the meds,
just picked
the
up,
mediums.
Yeah, so this has been a pretty common tactic for him to employ throughout this season. He's often the contrarian when it comes to the tyre strategy. So he's on the mediums, just having a look for
big lockup and
yeah, that was coming into Brussels or Brussels, whatever they.
Whatever they call it.
The funny thing about this track is like all the corners have names, but it's often there's different names. Like the Belgians will call it something else.
Yes.
So, yeah. So Honesy and Chieto are the only two to go onto the medium tyres. So a little bit contrarian there, but we'll see how that pans out. But we've seen him do that quite often. He goes in purple sector, sector 2. So it's working for him. He's feeling good with it.
I think it's pretty interesting. Cool Beans, we haven't really talked a lot about him in general, but he's in P2 in the championship, and he's at an absolutely blazing lap. He's 3/10 ahead of Kachau in pole right now.
Yeah, 141.9. Yeah.
He's just been very quiet all season, but he's doing his job, and he's in a good spot to contest the championship here.
Well, he had the miracle of Monza, as we see Honesy go at 142.2, so sort of...
That's an amazing lap on the mediums.
Yeah, he's liking the mediums out there. Shiedo's not going to improve his time. Yeah, so he had the miracle of Monza, where he was able to come P2. I think we barely spoke about him all race, and then he's gone from like P2 to P5 to P2, which was pretty amazing.
Huge for him.
Yeah, massive. So and then last week. Just having a look at finishing results last week, it was 4th, so it's P4. Yeah. So he had a similar strategy, but couldn't get on the podium again. So we'll see, putting himself in a pretty good spot today. We'll have to see how he goes for the rest of the race.
So we are also on, I think it's important to say, we're also on regular track limits. So I've been watching the track limits. I keep thinking they're so close, ooh, they're off the track, but actually they're on regular, so they're fine.
Yeah. Alright, I didn't pick that up, so good work, Ben, thank you. Alright, so we've got a bit of a lull here. We've got a few more guys going on their outlaps for their second runs, so we'll We'll stick with Red Dog at the moment. So Red Dog's qualifying results. Let's have a look. So his best qualifying is P8, which was Singapore, which was round 5. Last week he was 11th. The week before that he's 12th and then 11th. So he's had a run of just missing the top 10. We'll have to see if he can get in there. He's actually, funnily enough, P11 at the moment. So it's done that. It's that glitch thing where it's
the purple sector.
Was that Red Dog?
Oh, actually, sorry.
I just had to go off him because it was, when it does that engine glitch where it goes all weird. Okay.
The disgusting sound.
The disgusting sound, yes. The sound that we don't.
Looks like Toss is entering Sector 3 now. He's done all of his work. His time is up at the line. And I think Cornet's also starting his flyer. He's going to just exited Radion on the Camel.
Yeah, so I just picked Toss the Caper up now, so he's just coming through Blanchimont to the bus stop chicane now. The right-hander, the left-hander. So you want to try and use all the curb there. We saw Honesy's hot lap during the week, so very, very smooth. And that is a smooth lap from Toss the Caper. He's in some good form at the moment. He won yesterday and he's P2 today. So he's having a good run. And I think now I'm Australian, so I don't pronounce it correctly. So his football team, was it his football team did well or not, or didn't do well? Should I mention or not mention?
I don't actually know what you're talking about. So.
All right, we'll leave it there. I know you, the European.
Oh, Toss.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about Toss. Sorry. I thought we were talking about Honesy. Oh, yeah.
No.
Rangers did win the. His football team has suffered a loss. Let's say
there you
more
go.
Loss.
All right, there you go. I know the Rangers Celtic rival. Even I know that a football dummy knows that it's quite a heated rivalry. We're on board with Cornet, so he's P8 at the moment. So we're just 6.5 minutes left in this qualifying session. He's just coming through the bus stop chicane there. He'll cross the line. He sets a 1:41.7, so that's good enough for P1. So he set
provisional pole.
Yeah, he set a nice marker there from the Dutchman. This is Big Boy 85, so he's currently down in 18th. So he's on a fast one. He was up. Let's see what he can cross the line as. Oh, it's a little bit slow. Doesn't improve on his time. So he lost a bit of time there in that third sector. And Rocco's on an out lap currently, so we'll leave him alone for now. What about Kachow, who's in championship contention? Looks like he's on a fast lap. His teammate Toss the Caber, I think, is just on that cooldown, so we'll wait for him. And while we do
good line through Poulon.
Yeah, I've just gone to Will. So Will's yet to set a time, and the other Red Bull, it's P1, P20 result for Red Bull at the moment. I think Will will change that pretty soon, though, as he makes his way up to the final 2 turns. We pick him up, short run to the straight, gets the power down nicely, and he sets a 1:42.8. So that's good enough for P14. Righty boy had a good debut in this league as well a couple of weeks ago. He's done
in Monza.
Yeah, he's done really well. He qualified in Monza. I'm just having a quick look here. Where are we? 10th. So he didn't race last week, but he had a nice result on debut in the league. All right.
That was a good lap from Kachow, 1:41.8. That puts him P2. Yeah, he's just a little bit behind Cornet.
I see a couple of racing points crossing the line. Cool Beans as well, so he improved his time. He does.
Oh, yes,
so he goes to P1. So nice time from Cool Beans there in the racing point. We've just got 4.5 minutes left. Where are we? So, my mistake. Sorry. A bit all over the place at the moment. So that's Mike Edwards going into the pits, so that's alright. Just trying to pick up who's on a hot lap. Who's that? I think Van Rocco. Here you go. Van Rocco 7/10 up, so he's currently P18. 1:43. Oh, he's gone into the pits. Alright, fair enough. Who's the other Red Bull out there? That's Will Ans. He's on a cooldown lap. So we've got another bit of a lull in the proceedings. Ben, I'm going to ask you to hold down the fort. I quickly need to go grab a drink of water.
Yes.
I will be back.
Yeah, so I think the only person on a hot lap right now is Rayner. But it looks like it says he's 2 seconds down, so I don't think he's really doing anything. Okay. So otherwise, I don't think anything else is really happening right now. Cool Beans, Kachow, Frog LaBelle. Yeah, so Frog LaBelle, he's on a very good run of form here. Look at him, P4. I didn't really expect that, to be honest, but P4, good result from him right now. I'm gonna go check the sector times because I'm interested to see where Kachow and Cornet are differing in speeds. Looks like.
So the racing points are out there. So Exotic, and then Cool Beans going to go again. So he's a 1:49.5. He's on a warm-up lap now. We'll keep an eye on him. Shieto, he's currently P20 with a 1:44.1. So that was one of the racing points getting out of the way for him. So we want to set a faster time than that. So as he comes through the final 2 turns. Oh no, he's lost it on the exit. And he's just hit the wall. So he's still managed to improve his time though. With a 1:43.4. So good enough for P19 currently. Must have been on a fast one though if he was able to still improve his time after crashing.
It looks like Adamar retired.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in the box though.
Okay, so it's not a terminal issue.
So I did a quick look at the top 3 runners. It looks like Cool Beans made up all of his time on Kachow and Cornet in the last sector. He's up like 2/10, which is very surprising. So I'm interested to see where Cool Beans really picking up the time there.
Yeah, well he's 2/10 up, 2/10 ahead of Cornet. Oh, not 2/10. Less than 2/10. Let's go with that. Numbers not good at them. All right. So we've got less than 2 minutes remaining.
Looks like everyone's going out now.
A lot of cars on outlaps currently. So it's all about to kick off. This is the calm before the storm. So this is round. You're
10.
joining us. Yeah, round 10. Sorry, just had to double check that. Round 10 of SFR. This is season 2. My name's Nick. You're with Ben Smith as well, aka Tiny Darspike. Thanks for joining us. We're about to get this qualifying session to see who's who and what's going to happen. So a few guys starting hot laps now. Delta Lima is out there currently, so he's just starting his. He'll go around again. So there's a Red Bull. It might be both the Willans and Cornet, sorry. I'm trying to get the sequence here so we can go through them. Costa Cava. Where's Oricale? Okay, so Oricale is just coming through. Where was that? That was Campos. Now Stavolo. Okay.
So he had a very good result in Monza from my memory, Oricale in Giamma.
Well, qualifying he did, the Italians, but then the race wasn't so kind to them though. Oricale 7th in Monza, 6th last week as well. So not bad.
Stringing some good results together.
Yeah, he's been really consistent actually. It's I think he raced a little bit in NRL if I'm not mistaken, but he's showing good improvement. So P13 currently from the Italian. Righty boy, his teammates right behind him. Like there is
so interestingly, Cool Beans is not out on track right now, so he's not going to be able to defend his pole position from Cornet and Kachow.
Because we've gone 000, so the clock has hit 000. This is Red Dog, so we'll see if he can improve his time of 1:42.9. Marginal? No, he can't. Okay. This is Mike Edwards, so he's in currently P17. Looks like he had a bit of a... Oh, no, I thought it was going to be a glitch out, but he goes right around. So, that was Mike Edwards, so not good for him. Where are we? Sorry.
I think Cornet's coming up to the line soon.
Yeah, I'll get him. There he is, beautiful. So he's just coming through Blanchimont. So who was that before? Who did we have on? It was Mike Edwards that we just saw spin then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, Mike Edwards, you've just...
Oh, it looks like Cornet's back. He's out of fuel, so he can't even... That's unfortunate for him.
Yep, so 7/10 down. Alright, so this is Will Ans. He's 4/10 up. He's currently in P15. Ooh. So at the moment, it's Cool Beans I don't think anyone... Kachow is out there as well. Williams goes
Stewart
P7.
just crossed the line in P3.
This is Kachow. So Kachow's in P4. 141.8. What can he do? I think that was tossed in the background. It was. There's a 141.4, so he goes pole position. So nice lap by Kachow.
Here comes Froglo Bell. Could he deny him? No, by 300ths.
Oh wow. Is it 400 or 700?
Actually, wait, 3,000ths, not hundreds.
3,000, yeah, thousands. Yeah, I always get
thousands.
I get them mixed up as well. All right, so Mike Edwards, he's out. I think that's our grid. That is our grid. So it's Kachow on top. So he is feeling better after yesterday. So he wasn't feeling the best. The German has come back with a vengeance today. So he didn't have a good race yesterday, but today he's feeling a lot better, and he's put that thing on pole. So it's Cool Beans in P3, and then you've got Cornet in P4. So good result for him. Stuart Little's driving well at the moment. I've got to give it up for Stuart Little. He's doing well. He in the Nemesis Racing League, he always posts up this meme thing on race day that it's here, and it's always like it's a thing now. But yeah, it's good to see Stuart Little having some good results. So Toss the Caber in P6, a good result for him. Rainer Zufall P7. Willans and Honesy, and then Exotic round out the top 10. So Honesy, usually a poor qualifier in this league. I don't know why, but
I think he keeps trying the medium strategy.
He's always the contrarian strategy in this league. Don't you respect this league? Come on, man, give us your fast stuff. But yeah, he raced really well yesterday in Nemesis Racing League. Should stop talking about that because we're switchback. We're switchback racing league. Let's talk about switchback, not other leagues. All right, so we'll wait for them to all get sorted. What did you think, Ben? What did you think about the session?
I was really impressed with Froglo Bell. I didn't expect that type of pace from him.
Yeah.
The P2 pace, I just didn't expect that.
Why
Cool Beans also put himself
in
a good place.
But why do you say that?
I just haven't seen him up there before. Not that in the past races we've commentated, so.
Yep, okay. Alright, I'm just writing all of this down. Righty boy. So Righty boy P15. So I'm just having a look through the field now, just writing it down. Big boy. And then Red Dog as well makes up the P18. And then we've got Mike Edwards. Mike Edwards, you got funny moment of the week this week for your little spin at the exit of the bus stop. Van Rocco, mark that down for me, can you? That's sending it through for you. So Van Rocco in P19. And then Chieto in the Ferrari. So I think he dropped out. So I don't know if that was connection issues. But looks like we've got a few runners on the mediums. Mike Edwards, Van Rocco and Chieto. Big boy. Hones is obviously locked in as well. So they're all gridding up out there by the looks of things. We love predictions in this league, Ben. What is your prediction for the race?
It's very interesting. The grid is kind of mixed up. I'd like to say Kachow likes to finish victory. You know, normally at Spa he's just so dominant. I also think safety car, something lap 1 at Eau Rouge. Eau Rouge is just... It's difficult in the video game. People love to go side by side through that. So if I had two predictions, I'd say potential Kachow likes to put our flag. You know what I mean. Flag likes to start finish or likes to finish whatever P1 victory
he likes to if he starts at the front, he likes to stay there and finish there as well. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
And definitely an incident in Eau Rouge. That's my theory.
Okay, all right, we'll see. So medium runners, Mike Edwards, Van Rocco, Chieto, Big Boy 85, Oricale, and Honesy. So they're all on the medium tyres. Here at SFR, we've got very strong guidelines set out for you to make sure that everyone has done their setup before we click begin race, just to make sure we give everyone a chance and we avoid any... it can be trouble or controversy spreading up on the grid and all that sort of stuff. So
it looks like we're starting now, though.
Yep, beautiful. So T minus 20 seconds. So all right. So predictions. My prediction. I'm usually rubbish with predictions. That's why I don't gamble. predictions. I reckon Cool Beans. I'm putting some money on Cool Beans. Oh, Stuart Little. Stuart Little is going to be my driver to watch. Stuart Little, there you go. I'm tipping Stuart Little to get a podium today. He's P5. There we go. He's going to be. Yeah, I'm tipping a podium for Stuart. He's due, as they like to say. Where's his best results? Before I should have probably thought about that. Hey, so Stuart, he won in Australia. So he won in Australia. He's had some strong results. Round 5, he was 4th. 7th in round 6. 5th in round 7. 11th and 17th the last 2 weeks. But you know, it's,
his luck will change.
Yeah. Like yours. You were finishing around 7th and 9th.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of that good luck. The charm.
And sometimes you just need a bit of that perseverance as well.
Yes.
You know, that perseverance and persistence overcomes resistance.
And Stuart's a good driver.
Yeah. I found out
it'll be important for him to stay out of the chaos at La Source as well. That's another thing. Another one I predict. La Source is always, it's such a weird corner. The run is so short. People love to make up positions on the start. And then La Source kind of tightens up. Really awkward angle.
That red mist descends and people just send it.
So the other thing I've got an update on Kachow's physical condition. It looks like he says, and I quote, "I feel so shit." So it looks like all is not well in the cockpit.
Hey Kachow, I'm right there with you, brother. I don't feel very good either at the moment. So it's that's two people not feeling the best. Mine's self-inflicted though. His isn't. So tyre strategy, soft tyres.
Easy, soft, medium.
Yeah, definitely that's the optimum strategy. So the guys who start on the mediums will go to medium soft. But soft, we should expect pit stops between lap 8 and 10 for the soft runners. Medium runners 12 to 14, and then your hard tyre lasts around 18 to 20 laps around here. But haven't really seen anyone on the hard tyre, and I doubt we'll actually see that today, barring any early safety cars. People might want to do a early stop and fix those hard tyres. It's 22 laps around here, so they'd have to be at least past lap 2 or 3 to make it work. But they're just coming up the back straight now, warming their tyres up, so it's going to be important to get them optimal temperatures before they get going. So yeah, looks like everyone's away. We're just got to wait for them to come to the grid. It's a long lap. It's over 100 seconds. So not the longest lap of the season, but one of the longest laps. But definitely a personal favourite, I know for me, Spa. A lot of other drivers really love driving this circuit as well. It's an old school driver's circuit. So these guys should enjoy this one. Hope everyone else watching today, tonight, tomorrow, if you're watching on a replay, are enjoying it as well. So waiting for everyone to grid up. Looks like we're going to get a good camera angle, and we'll be away very, very shortly. Okay, here we go. So this is season 2, round 10, Belgium. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Let's go racing. So they're off. So it looks like a good start from Kachow. McLaren and Frogler Bell got away all right. Cool Beans is in there as well. So everyone seems to have made it through the source without any issues so far. Can't see any carbon fibre going anywhere. Beautiful. So it's Kachow leading the way from Frogler Bell as they go through Air Rouge. Now through Radion. No issues coming up through there either.
Safely through Air Rouge.
Yeah, so everyone's through. All 20 drivers.
Looks like they're going to go 3 wide.
This is at the front here. Wow. Okay, that was Cornet, Cool Beans, and Frogler Bell going 3 wide up the Camel Straight. But it's Kachow who's led them away. You mentioned that, Ben, that he likes to start at the front and stay there. So he's able to keep his position. We see Delta Lima move up a position to P14. Van Rocco, his teammate, has moved up into 18th as well. So he's making his way up to the back of the field. So it's Kachow coming through Pouon there, leading the way in that signature Ayrton Senna-esque helmet of his, looking good out in front. All right, here's Stuart Little, so he's been able to maintain fifth spot. So He's being chased by Tosta Cave. A bit of oversteer there from Will Ans. Coming through Paul Ferrer. Paul Ferrer, I think is what they call it. Let's call it turn 16. That was Will going side by side with Rainer Zufall. These two are really good friends. Nice move by Rainer.
Exotic's also in there.
Yeah, Exotic is having a crack at Will as well. And Honesy is in there having a bit of a stick around too. So we want to get in a piece of this action. That back straight, we don't have DRS yet. Got a yellow flag sector 3, so it looks like it's Mike Edwards has had a spin the bus stop chicane. But this is going to be interesting up the back straight now as they're heading up Rouge. On board with Will. Recently overtaken by Rainer Zufall. Honesy, can he get in on this action as well? So Rainer being challenged by Will up the back straight here. He's got the inside line. Oh, they touch, but no, not enough to send anyone off. Oh, they're going side by side through there, through the com. Now Brussels, Exotic.
Oh, an Exotic. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I think there was Adamar spun. Right, so Adamar had a bit of an issue there. Right, but Will's managed to keep 8. The Exotic's right behind him. And they're going through pull on. Alright, so there's some good racing there from those guys. We're lap 2 of 22. And it's Kachow leading by a strong 1.8 seconds, so that's a big gap. Half a second, which is Cornet. Half a second behind Cornet's Frog LaBelle. Then it's Cool Beans in P4. Stuart Little in P5. And we've got Tosta Cable, Rainer Zufall, Will Ans, Exotic, Honesy, you can see on the screen now, and Tribal Road. Round out our top 10. We have no DNFs so far, which is good. We've got all 20 runners who've been able to make it through. Yeah, everyone able to make it through the first couple of laps unscathed.
One of my predictions has failed.
Oricale. Oh, he's hit the pit wall as he's come in. So, yeah, the curse for the race continues for him. Has a good qualifying session, but then just can't put it together in the race for some reason or another. Always has early lap issues. This is Big Boy 85 being overtaken by Van Rocco. So Van Rocco moves up into P15. Honesy right on the back now of Exotic in the racing point. This is for P10 and 9. He's got the DRS wide open. Doesn't hit the overtake button. Just trying to conserve that for now.
It looks like we kind of got two distinct trains. We got the front pack, like the pack behind Cornet. So we got Cornet, Frog, LaBelle, Cool Beans, Stewart, and Toss. And then we've got Rainer through back to Tribal actually. So we kind of got two main trains, I'd say. Yep. DRS is enabled now.
Wild for
Tribal
Road, yeah. It's coming through turn 11 at the East corner. So I did a bit of research for this track on the week during the week, and yeah, turn 11 used to be no name, but now it's now it has a name. So the corner that didn't have a name, that had a name, that didn't have a name, now has a name. I'll work that out. All right, so we see Exotic run wide there. So that was coming through Stavilo. So he's run wide there, and he's been able to let Honesy through, and that lets Will Ans off the hook a little bit as well in P8. That'll give him a little bit of relief, and now he's coming under pressure from Tribal Road in the Ferrari. Is Exotic, so that little mistake has cost him a position. He'll want to try and limit that to just the one position and not let Tribal Road come through. Honesy, yeah, has moved up into P9, just having a look at the front. So the gap at the front is
2 seconds.
2 seconds. So Kachow, so Big Boy 85, he's pitting. Kachow's got a solid 2-second lead. Frog LaBelle in P3, so he's chasing down Cornet F1, so he's only 6/10 ahead. And then it's Tosta Cable. So Tosta Cable and Stuart Little, my man I predicted for a podium, is currently P5. Tosta Cable wants to make that P6.
Yes.
As these two come through Russell's.
Looks like Cool Beans is kind of struggling to keep up with Frog LaBelle. He's still in the DRS, but he's just ever so slightly on the edge.
Yeah. So Cool Beans is... he had a pretty lonely race last week in 4th. So he'll be hoping...
I think everyone did. Really.
Yes, it was a little bit. It was a little bit eventless last week in Canada, but a good race nonetheless. We'll see what happens with this one. Still a very, very long way to go. It's lap 4 of 22. 18 still to go. Exotic and Tribal Road. So Exotic's being able to just create a little bit of distance between him and Tribal Road after that mistake on the last lap. He's going all right. Froglet Bell on corner F1, so that is closing down the gap. This is for P2, so it's 3/10. We'll follow this through to up the Camel Straight, because he'll have the DRS up the front straight here, but then he'll have that up the Camel as well. He looks like he's saving his battery. He's got
more battery than Cornet as well.
Oh! He hit the wall though. The source, that's opened up for Cool Beans.
It looks like he's going to lose DRS on Cornet.
He is, yeah.
Also, looks like we have a car off Big Boy, I think, in Sector 2. But he's back on the track.
Alright, so Froglet Bell is going to come under severe attack here from Cool Beans, and Cool Beans is able to get it done. Oh, Froglet Bell's not giving it up. But he's going to have to now as Cool Beans gets the better line there through the end of Lacombe. So into Brussels, the right-hander. So nice move from Cool Beans. He moves up into P3. Now Froglet Bell is going to come under a bit of pressure again from Stuart Little, who has tossed the K, but not far behind him either. So Stuart, the Honesy on the mediums, the soft tyre runners. Should expect them to start pitting in the next sort of 3 to 4 laps. It's a little while yet, but those tyres will start to be coming towards the end of their lifespan. So we'll see if that's able to provide an opportunity for the guys on the medium tyres to progress a little bit further.
I think, Honesy's in a really good spot right now. He's only really 5 seconds off lead. He'll have the faster tyres on the lighter fuel load at the end of the race.
So here's Delta Lima. He's in currently P12. He's just behind Tribal Road. So coming in through Bonchimont now. Ooh, is he close enough to put a move on him? No, he isn't. Alright, so he's has to leave that go. Oh, he gives him a little bit of a touch there coming through the final turn. He's got the DRS. Doesn't hit ERS though. It's probably not really useful along that front straight. Well, you want to save that for the Camel Straight, all 770 metres of it. I don't know what that's in 50 yards.
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot more. Yeah, looks like Froglet Bell's got a run on Cool Beans actually. Going into Lacombe.
Yep, I've just got that on the screen now. So he's been able to get that job done. So they swap positions once again. Froglet Bell re-inherits P3 from Cool Beans in P4. Looks like Van Rocco's lost a spot to Adamar. Not too sure where were these guys. This is out of Lacombe into Brussels. So Van Rocco having a big look into turn 10. Turn 11, Jackie Yips corner, who runs a little bit wide as well. So nice driving from Van Rocco. He's currently P14. Qualified P19, so he's moved up a few spots. Position changes, nothing drastic. Big Boy dropped 4, Oricali dropped 4. Van Rocco's gone up 5. Others, Shadow's up 3. So no massive changes this week. As far as he's got it all sorts of out of shape. That was coming out of Stavolo. So Van Rocco is now dropped. He's dropped behind Big Boy. Red Dog, and Shadow's going to attack him into the bus stop as well. We'll just stay with this for the moment. We'll see the end of that. Okay, let's get back to Cool Beans though. So he's only 3/10 behind Froglet Bell, and he's got battery, and he will have. When Froglet Bell gets a big tank slapper coming out of Radion there at the top of Eau Rouge.
And it's out of ERS too. It's easy pass.
Yep. Nice and smooth for Cool Beans there. And it's the carbon copy it was the last lap. So they swap laps again. They swap positions again at the end of the Kemmel Straight. So Cool Beans will be desperately trying to break that DRS toe on Frog Labelle. Maybe those tyres aren't feeling the best for Frog Labelle as well, because they've got that big 10 slapper at the top of that Radion. So maybe he'll be pitting soon, which is the window will open shortly. Lap 8, so struggling to talk at the moment.
Oh, me too. I am curious if Frog Labelle has wing damage after that. We saw him absolutely clobber the inside of the wall on La Source, but his pace seems to be okay. I just can't really tell.
Yeah, well, just a little mistake there, wasn't it? The Source that we saw a couple of laps ago, and then, yeah, Radion just got a little bit out of shape. So, yeah, I think it might have more to do with the tyres. We see Stuart Little now. Speaking of Frog Labelle, Stuart Little is putting him under the pump right now as they're coming into the final 2 turns. He's going to go around the outside, which is the long way around, but it gives you the inside line for the final turn, and Frog Labelle does pit. So that makes that job a little bit easier for Stuart Little.
Kachawa's box as well.
Ah, yep.
Kachawa
And so's Cornet, yep. So they're both going to go onto the mediums by the looks of it. Yep. Chow on the mediums. Yes. All right, great. So pit stops have begun. We've got a whole bunch of them in now. So Rainer Zufel,
Exotic,
Delta Lima, and Tribal Road. So all pretty much the soft runners are going to the mediums. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. So that's the strat. So Rainer Zufel. Oh no, Shadow's lost at the top of Radion, and he's just slid gently into the wall. That saved him. He's not out.
Whoa!
But that's a dangerous spot. That's where Antoine Hubert, I think, had that big accident a few years ago. So
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to that young man. So he's managed to keep the car in one piece. Didn't see any damage.
Nothing visible.
No, he's done alright with that, I reckon. He's a very lucky boy. Alright, so getting back to the tyre strat though, we're looking at, all the soft runners are going to the mediums.
Looks like really conveniently for Kachawa, he's come out in 5 seconds of free air, whereas Cornet, he's being held up by Righty Boy now, so that's really going to help exacerbate the lead for Kachawa. So
in terms of the intervals, so pit lane time here is 22.4 seconds. This is Cool Beans. He has... Ooh, does he have a pit stop in his pocket here? Can he come out? He's pitting now, so we're about to see. So Stuart Little's followed him in as well. I was just having a look there.
Toss.
And there is... So Toss is coming in. Where's Kachow? Oh, Kachow's coming across the line now. So my calculations were incorrect. Kachow's re-inherited the lead. Plus the Caber is up there now as well. Alright, and then Cool Beans and Stuart Little. Looks like Stuart Little's managed to jump Cool Beans in the pits.
Yeah.
So he's in P7 currently.
Like Frog Labelle's also managed to jump both of them.
Yeah. Alright, and Cornet, this is on Righty Boy. I don't think this is they're not racing each other. So all that. Oh, he's just given him a bit of a wave with the DRS flap. That's very nice. Very generous of the Dutchman to do that. Cornet F1. So he gives a wave to Righty Boy. He says, I'm on my way to chase down Kachow, which is 3.1 seconds behind. Our race leader, though, is Honesy, so he's obviously started on the medium tyres. And he's followed by Will Ans, who started on the soft, so he will want to be pitting pretty soon, I would think. Dalton and Tribal Road going at it. That was, I think, that was turn 11. Double left-hander with Kuon. So here's Delta Lima, P13. There's Van Rocco. Van Rocco's P9. So the Alfa Romeo boys going all right. Stuart Little, my prediction for a podium. He's looking all right at the moment. He's probably P5 net.
I think he's net P4 actually, because Cool Beans has come out behind him. Oh, we got a yellow flag somewhere.
Sector 2, Sector 3. It looks like it's okay. Oricale. That's just at Stavolo by the looks of it. He looks like he's alright though. So Cornet F1 goes the fastest lap of the race with a 1:45.5. So he's enjoying his new tyres. This is closest battle. Toss the Caber actually and Van Rocco. This will be good. So Lee Goner versus Lee Goner. Great race. I'll stop talking about other leagues, but yeah, he had a good win yesterday. And he's been in good form in SFR as well. So in the Huss with him and Kachow and the Constructors is doing really great. So Oricale's retired from the session. And Toss the Caber is going to go around the outside, but that gives him the inside line there for turn 8 and turn 9. So nice driving from the Scotsman. He's been able to take P9. Van Rucker's going to have a go back into Brussels. He's a little bit ambitious. So Toss the Caber's able to hold him off. So what do you think so far, Ben? We're lap 10 of 22. What are your thoughts?
I'm very impressed with Kachow. He's just been dominant, really, so far. Other than that, I'd say Hosey's in a very good spot, but he's getting a really big undercut, so I don't know.
Oh, sorry, Van Rocco. Sorry. Van Rocco at Puon. Oh, and it's Rainer Zufall as well. Oh, I know his teammate Delta Lima as well got mixed up in that too. So, Righty Boy and Frog the Bell. This is going through Bonchimont. They're battling out. Oh, and Will Enns and Kachow at the final turn. They make contact too. So Will's still on those old softs, 11 lap old softs. They are not going to be feeling very pleasant for him as he begins another lap. And it's Cornet F1 who's going to quickly gobble him up, you would expect, along the Camel Straight. Okay, so he goes right off there. But yeah, the Alfa Romeo boys sort of got themselves mixed up with each other there. But they're still P11, P12. I don't think they've pitted yet. The DRS is wide open. Don't mind the dog barking in the background.
Stewart's going for Frog right now.
Yeah,
Camel Straight.
I'm on it. Here we go.
And he's ahead.
Nice move from Stuart Little. Oh, Frog the Bell went a little bit deep there as well. He's going to come under attack from Cool Beans any minute. So Frog the Bell having an interesting race. He qualified today P2. Yeah, he's P6 currently. So he'll want to try and improve that. Alright, so Cool Beans. Okay, so it's Honesy currently in the lead. He has a 9.6 second gap to Kachow. His pit window will open pretty shortly, probably the next lap or so. We've seen Honesy is quite good at the tyre conservation, so wouldn't expect him. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes all full 14 laps and goes onto those softs. So keep an eye on him for the pit stop. Other than that, it's pretty sort of pretty gapped out. Currently, there's not many. There's no real ultra close battles. Will Enns is finally pitted on those soft tyres, so we'll be happy to
see where he comes out.
Yeah, he's probably going to flush out around about, well, maybe after Delta Lima and Van Rocco there. So
yeah, he has to have had some.
In front of them. He's in front of them, so he's P10. No, so they're going to get him. So Van Rocco and Delta Lima will get him. So he's going to come out P11, P12. Okay, P12. There you go.
Looks like the undercut the people who boxed earlier on the softs are getting is pretty big because.
Yeah. So Cool Beans. Yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, no, you're good. So because Exotic and Will Enns were really close going into the box, but now Will Enns is 8 seconds back. So
yeah, but he's battling it out there with he's in the middle. There's an Alfa Romeo sandwich. He's the meat and the sandwich at the moment. So he's got Van Rocco behind him, and he's got Delta Lima in front of him as they make their way through turn 11. Where are we? Back to Frog the Bell. So he's chasing down Stuart Little. So Stuart Little, my prediction, looking good for a podium. I'm going to toot my own horn on that. Long way to go still. We're lap 12 of 22, so we're just over the halfway mark. As they make their way through Blanchimont, the left-hander. Do you like this circuit, Ben? You like racing here?
Yeah, it's very nice. It's super unique compared to every other track on the calendar, I'd say. Yeah,
it's definitely one of my favourites, just with the undulations, just the history of the circuit as well. It's just such an amazing place. It's definitely on my bucket list of tracks to visit in my time here on Earth. So it's Stuart Little. He's 4.3 seconds behind Cornet. Honesy's 8.7 seconds in front of Kachow. So
Looks
just
like
having a look.
Is really closing up.
So these two have sort of swapped positions quite a lot in the race so far. Will he be able to do it again? No, he doesn't have enough. Not close enough there. So Frog LaBelle remains in P5. Yeah, but just having a look, the pit lane time's 22.4 seconds, so that's from entry, stop, and exit. So I'm just thinking, where would Honesy come out? So here we go. He would come out around P9 if he was to pit now, and that window is open. So we'll have to see what he does if he goes much longer. But yeah, P9, he'll have a little bit of work to do to get back up onto the podium. But it's looking like Kachow is 2.4 seconds ahead of Cornet. Two fast drivers, so it'll be a good battle between those two. They've sort of been usually find themselves close on track. And speaking of Honesy, he's in the pits. Oricale's left the session, so we've got our first DNF. I wonder if that was a terminal accident. Let's see.
No, he had already retired.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, my mistake. Right, so Honesy going onto the soft tyres. Where did I see him shake out? Around P9, I think. So Exotic is just coming up the pit straight.
Looks like he might be able to get out ahead of one of these two. Yeah, he gets out in P6.
Yeah, okay, great. So that's a good result for him. Like P6 easily too, and he's not too far behind Cool Beans and Flog LaBelle. So Honesy in the Renault is making his strategy work, starting on those mediums. He's looking very good. And Stuart Little up the back straight. He had a big look at Frog LaBelle then. So Stuart Little in some good form, looking to make his way past that orange McLaren that he has in front of him. He's looking good. So Stuart Little qualified P5, currently P4. He's having a good race. Cool Beans a little bit ragged there, coming out of turn 11. He's chasing down Stuart Little. So Honesy's 1.3 seconds behind this gap, this group here. Toss the Caver back in 8th position. So him and Righty Boy in the AlphaTauri. So another strong result so far for Righty Boy. Where else? Okay, so alright, so I feel like the race is settled.
Settling in.
Yeah, so everyone's stopped except Righty Boy, Van Rocco and Chieto. So we'll have to wait for them to stop.
One thing I've got to say is Honesy, he just has an amazing helmet. I've just seen it. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? I like it. I'm a fan. You've got to keep an eye out for overtake of the race as well, Ben. I'm going to bestow that.
I did see
that
so
responsibility
far
on you.
Race would be in lap 1, Cornet made a brilliant move around Frog LaBelle and Stewart into Lacombe around the outside.
Excellent. I'm glad that you've remembered that. Brilliant. So this is Exotic. So another strong performance from Exotic. He's in good form. And when I talk about good form, like I see him sort of race in other leagues, but in this league as well. So as Honesy up the back straight, up the Camel straight, he gets past Cool Beans. So P5. He's going to chase down his teammate Stuart Little in P4 in the Renault, and he's on those medium tyres. So Honesy is making this strategy work, which, you know, is to be expected. It's Honesy, right? So I don't know if you saw his hot lap, but like the guy drives, he's going to go around the outside of turn 11. Whoa, that's a man in a hurry.
That's a move.
That's the overtake of the race. What is that?
That was what a move.
Lap 15, Honesy.
Oh,
All right.
that was some cojones.
That was...
Wow.
Dude. That's a guy who's feeling very confident in his abilities right now. Adamar, DNF. I don't know if that's enough to bring out a safety car. I don't think it is.
I think it would have come out already.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's out. It's out.
Oh.
The safety car is out. It's in a weird spot on the track.
So, does this... Right,
so where's Kachow? He's coming up to the bus stop. We'll see. Is he going to box?
I've got him on the screen now, and he is. He's pitting.
He is.
He's oh, no, he's run wide. No. Oh, he's run wide. No. Oh, he's going to have to reverse it. Oh, no. Oh, that's a big mistake. Oh, no, he's turned it around again. He's blocked the exit. He's blocked the exit. He has to leave the session. Oh, he had it all under control.
That's a championship-changing moment.
Oh, no. We're so lucky we got ghosting on in this league. Oh, dear. That's brutal. So he's struggling to get going again. It said that he left the session. Oh, no.
Rage quit. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. And Honesy on the fresh softs, he stayed out. He's ahead of Cornet. He's going to take this race.
All right, what is Kachow doing? Is he still there? He's still there.
His car is stuck there, but I think he's...
Oh, dear.
Oh.
We need to try and get back in there and get it out. It's reversed. Yeah. It's stuck. All right. Well, that is not just race changing, but that is championship changing stuff. Especially we've got 3 rounds to go. That's a huge mistake to make. That's massive. He's still stuck there too. Oh,
and Cornet's going to get maximum points. The gap will evaporate.
Wow. All right. So it's Honesy leading us around. Looking at tyres. So he's got 1 lap old softs and Cornet's got brand new. So this is going to be a sprint. This is going to be a 7 lap sprint to the end.
Oh my goodness.
However many laps we get after the safety car. Let's go back to Kachow. He's still there.
Stuck.
Wow.
I think he's just stuck. Well,
yeah.
He left the session, so I don't know what that car is going to do. I think it's glitched completely.
That can be a funny... Oh, that's not a funny moment. That's a rough moment. That's... Oh, is it going to... Come on.
Okay. It's just stuck.
Yeah.
The car is stuck.
It just
this is going to bring everyone else back into the race, too.
All right. Well, this is really spiced things up. That's I caught it on the stream. I had him on there, and he just ran wide. I'm just thinking of other famous incidents. David Coulthard comes to mind in Adelaide.
Let's say Hamilton 2007.
Yeah.
The championship on the line.
Or was it 2008 in China?
No, that was 2007.
Okay. Or 2000. Yeah, I can't remember. It was one of the in China. It was when he went. Went in there. So, I think you're right. 2007. He won in 2008, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So it's Honesy from Cornet. We're going to go another lap under safety car, and Kachow is still stuck there. We're going to have to wait for everyone.
It looks like he's out though, I think now.
Yeah, so it's just going to stay there.
Right, it's just his AI.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so that will remain there for the rest of the race. I don't know any German swear words, but it's, he always, whenever he doesn't do well, like if you see his laps, he always has a big sigh. So I reckon it might be more than a big sigh today. Has he got me going again? It looks like he has.
Yeah,
he's got me going again. So that's the AI. It's like ghosted. So I think that's just the AI that's done that. Might have pitted for some fresh tyres. All right. So that's big. That's big. Yeah, it might be more on the side. All right. So hopefully we're waiting for Big Boy at the back to join. So he's just coming through Blanchimont now. Wait for him to join the pack. Should get going again after this. This should be the last lap. Fingers crossed. I don't know what they're going to do with Chow. Let's go straight out to AI. So they're coming right up on him actually. He's way behind. So hopefully we don't have to wait for him. And we can get going. Get back underway. Okay. So this opens it up for my man Stuart Little. It's in P4. Come on, Stuart. I'm going to ride you home. I predicted a P3. Not cheering. I'm just backing my prediction. But it's Honesy from Cornet from Frog the Bell, Stuart Little, P4, P5's Cool Beans, Toss the Caber in P6, the other Racing Point of Exotics in P7, then P8 is Righty, P9 Willands, and Red Dog. So Red Dog having another good result. So looking like possible points finish for him. Let's have a look at that. What his best positions are. Red Dog. So finishing positions, his best is 8th. That was in Monza, round 8. So he's having a good result there. Righty Boy. This only his second race. I think he finished P10. No, P4. P4 is his last one. So that was in Monza. Well done to him. So he's up there as well in P8 in contention. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
I think Honesy is in just a very. That was so lucky for him. That was insanely lucky. His tires won't even be in a bad state. So.
All right, we're gonna go one more lap.
Yeah, looks like the Kachow's car is.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for it. It's slow though. It's so slow. We can't wait another lap after that.
Yeah, I don't think so. The race was just kind of settling in, and then.
Yeah,
I'm stunned. I'm speechless. That
then he
changes
just,
the entire championship.
Yeah, championship changing moment. It's happened out of nowhere. So we're looking like we're just getting into the rhythm of things, and yeah, it exploded. But that's racing. That's real life racing. That's online racing. So Righty Boy is changing positions. So maybe he had to give that back. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the tyre situations. So everyone's relatively alright as far as tyre goes. Tribal Road, he's on six lap old hards. But Delta Lean's on 3 lap old mediums. So we're good for tyres. Like everyone's going to be able to push until the end. No one's going to be at the end of their life. We can go racing again. So
I don't think they're going to wait for him anymore.
No, I don't think so either. I think he's coming up. He's into the source at the moment. So, look, I dare say we're going to go. We're definitely go. All right. Well, this is. Do you know what the championship implications are yet at the moment, Ben?
I can go look at it. I think it's so. Kachow, he had a 25, 23 point gap going into this race. So, Honesy and Cornet, Cornet and Cool Beans and Honesy, they're all going to make huge gains.
Yeah. Big mistake. Like, it's just an easy one to make. So it's a bit of a funny pit lane here.
It's happened to all of us, really, in the game.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said it hasn't happened to me. I can't remember specifically, but I'd say that it would definitely happen to me.
Me too.
Because you come around that right-hander and then you got to like shoot straight across.
Yeah.
It's easy,
especially if you're not on traction control. You got no traction control.
Yeah. So it's really easy to do something like that. All right, so safety car. We're going to wait for. It'll be in the middle of Stavolo and Paul Ferrer, I think, is where it will decide. Yes, all right, beautiful. All right. So
it's also going to have huge implications on the constructor standings because Renault, who were down 50 points, Honesy, he finishes P1, Stewart finishes on the podium. They're suddenly right back in it. Right back in the game again with just the 2 rounds remaining after here. So, what are those 2 rounds are? Alright, so we're about to go back racing. I'll look that up now. Adamar's left the session, so we've got 2 DNFs. Adamar and Olakale have both left. And yeah, Honesy's essentially our safety car currently. And he is going to lead them away. So he's backing them right up. Cornet's pretty eager to go. And looks like Honesy. Yeah, it looks like.
Yep, he's going. Alright, so there it is. So we're back under racing. So it's Honesy leading us away. Lap 19 to 22. Cornet giving chase. So it's a Dutch 1-2. Frog LaBelle. Kachow 5 seconds time penalty. So insult to injury there for him. Stuart Little down in P4. Toss the Caber. Trying to put some pressure on Cool Beans currently as they go through Eau Rouge. Up to
Cornet's got a run.
Oh, Toss the Caber's got a good run out of there. get back to that in a second. Cornet's got a run on Honesy though. So can he send it up the inside? He does. So nice move by Honesy. By Cornet, the other Dutchman. Great work. So Stuart Little running a little bit wide there. Big break lock up into Brussels. So Honesy's able to maintain P2. Here's Stuart Little here. He's P4. Shiedo and Delta Lima swapping positions down there in 13-14. Alright, so it's Cornet. He's been able to be the big winner from all this. He's currently P1. So he's got a little gap at the moment, 7/10 over Honesy.
His tires are fresher too than Honesy, so...
There's only one lap, so you wouldn't expect it to make that much of a difference.
It says 2, but we'll see.
Okay.
2 of them are under safety cars, so you know.
Yeah. They're sort of clutching it short. They're sort of nitpicking at the moment. But I don't see that would prevent them from going absolutely hammer and tong to the end. This is Stuart Little though, so he's going to try and get past Frog LaBelle. There's a podium on the table as we see Cornet sets the fastest lap of the 1:44.1, fastest lap of the race. Spread out. They all made the safety car restart. All right, so that was fine. Chow's just trundling around in the AI, and it looks like Cornet's got. There's no DRS available. Honesy was using his ERS for a little bit, trying to get a tow from Cornet.
Looks like they've broken Frog LaBelle out of DRS.
So he's going to try and hang with him to get that DRS. Stuart Little is just a little bit, he's just 8/10 behind Frog LaBelle. Oh, Red Dog is out. So I think that might be terminal damage, and that was through the comm.
Yeah.
Not too sure on that one, but he's out. You can see his car stricken there. So it's 9/10. Shiedo's had a moment. That's Brussels, so he's lost a front wing. It's not enough to bring a safety car out.
I don't think anything can bring out the safety car now.
No. We'll take it on anyway. We'll finish this under green conditions. Alright, so it's Cornet. We're lap 20 of 22. He's about to finish lap 20 and begin lap 21. It's Cornet from Honesy, from Frog LaBelle, from Stuart Little, Cool Beans, Tossa Cava, Exotic, Variety Boy, Will Ernst, and Van Rocco. Good to see Van Rocco getting some, possibly getting some points as Cornet sets another fastest time. So he's pushing hard to get out of that DRS.
I don't think he is, though. I think DRS should be re-enabled now.
I believe so, yep. We're going to find out any second though. DRS activation line. Wise is going to get it. Yep. So Holmes is going to get DRS. He's got ERS. He's got battery left.
It's like Cool Beans is just all over Stuart Little. Around the outside of Lacombe.
Yep. He hit him! Oh, he turned him around!
And that changes the constructors again!
Stuart Little got just turned around through there. So he was having a good race as well. He was going to
I dare say the stewards will probably have to look at that.
Well, it's on the screen. It's on the screen. They can have a look at it. For now, though, Frog LaBelle is P3 on the track. So it's Cornet from Honesy, Frog LaBelle. It's a Red Bull, Renault, and McLaren. Then it's a Racing Point, a Haas, and another Racing Point. So good result for a Racing Point for the constructors. I'm not too sure where they are in the constructors at the moment.
P5.
P5. All right. Thank you very much. So this is... This looks like it's going to go down to the last lap. So Holmes is trying not to let Cornet get away. He's less than a second, so he's still within DRS.
Holmesy really needs to be within 6/10 to get the slipstream.
He's going to get it up the front straight, but it's not as powerful up the straight as it is up the Camel straight. He's got a nice run on in there. This is the final turn, so they're going to begin the final lap. And Holmes is going to push Cornet all the way here. This is going to be going to go all the way down to the last corner of the last lap, which is just the way you like it, right? You know, you wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah.
So So here we go. So they're going to go through Eau Rouge. See if he gets any closer.
I think he could be in range.
A little bit. It was a little bit ragged at Radion from Cornet. Has that opened it enough for Honesy though to get?
He's out of ERS.
Into the calm. He's nice and close. Bit of a brake lock up there. Just looking at the attitude of the car. He's very aggressive. He wants this. Brake lock up from Orr. They both have a brake lock up. So pressure from both sides. One's a little bit
ERS
wide.
is similar.
11 from Cornet. Yeah, they've both got similar battery. Yep, spot on. So I don't know if Honesy can do it here. It's going to take something miraculous as they're coming around turn 13 and 14 through campus. They're going to make their way through Stavilo. And then he's only got the sort of back straight going through Blanchimont. And the last opportunity he's going to have is into the bus stop chicane. So it's going to have to be a pretty big lunge by the look of it. He's got his overtake. He's used all his battery now.
He's closing up though. He's in the slipstream for certain.
Cornet's got a little bit of battery. He's going to have to send it. No.
Too far back.
No.
Looks like Cornet's going to win though.
Yeah, so well done to Cornet. So he's going to take race victory. This is round 10. Well done to Cornet. So it's a Dutch 1-2. Honesy takes P2. Froglabell in P3. Coolbeans P4 again. So he gets P4 2 weeks in a row. Exotic in P6. Righty Boy in P7. Will Ans, a good strong result from him from the other Red Bull in P9. Delta Lima and squeezes through for points. So he rounds out the top 10. So well done to Delta Lima. Let's see if we can get Cornet F1 on the line. And we'll see if we can have a chat with him. Van Rocco, Cody's driver of the day. I'll second that. Give it to Van Rocco. Alright, so we'll just wait for the podium celebrations and then, yeah, we'll see if we can get Cornet into the party.
A race winner.
Nice little podium celebration. I've seen the graphic where they do the selfies and all that at the moment, so he doesn't do one of those. So good victory, well-earned victory for Cornet, so it's going to have big championship implications.
That was also Froglabell's first podium, so well on to Frog.
Brilliant. Great job for Frog. We'll see what happens with the Thingo, with stewards afterwards. So I'll see if I can get
Beans and stewards, so I think Frog is good. Frog is fine.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see if we can get Cornet F1 on the line. I'm pretty sure I'm friends with him. Yeah, I am. Also makes it a bit easier. All right, send him an invite. We'll see if he replies. But in the meantime, so it's a winner, Cornet. Yeah, so Dutch 1-2. So the round after the top 10 is Van Rocco, Mike Edwards, Big Boy 85, Tribal Road, Kachow, Stuart Little. Oh, here he is, our race winner, Cornet. How are you?
Yeah, good. My heart is pounding, but good.
Yeah, congratulations. Walk us through it. So. Had a reasonably good qualifying. You qualified P4, race winner. Walk us through your race. How did you find it?
Lap 1 was really good. I had the double overtake on turn 4, 5, 6, I think.
Yep.
Down the inside and then around the outside of the other car.
Who was that on? That was on...
Frog and Stewart?
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, or Coolbeans.
And then...
qualified. Yeah.
Oh, Coolbeans.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a double overtake.
Couldn't catch Kachow.
Yep.
I was matching his pace at some laps, but most of the laps he was just driving away.
Yeah, he seemed to have that gap under control, and that was just you were pushing hard as well, and you couldn't catch him. Do you know what happened to him?
He was just
Did you see?
into the wall when the safety car got.
What was your reaction to that? Out of curiosity.
I thought he was glitching.
Yep.
Like network connection, anything, I don't know. But I was shocked.
Yeah.
And I DM'd him immediately because he left the server like, hey mate, what happened?
Yep.
He deserved to win, but
Yeah,
Just-
well, you sometimes you have a bit of good luck, sometimes you have a bit of bad luck, so you got to be in the right place at the right time. How were you feeling with the start in the last lap, and you had Honesy right behind you? What was sort of going through your mind then?
It was so tense.
Yeah,
I'm still sweating. It's insane.
because you had
I almost used all of my ERS as well before the last straight.
We saw
So
that.
I was scared. I was pushing the whole lap.
Yeah. Well, we saw you have the big brake lock up into Brussels at turn 10, but Honesy had a big lock up there as well, and you had very similar battery levels as well. You sort of both run out of battery at the same time. So, and how was your qualifying for you? You qualified P4. You've got good qualifying results in SFR. So you're pole last week, second in Monza, and then pole in Hungary. So this is your fourth is your lowest you've qualified since Britain, where you qualified 10th. So how was qualifying for you?
I was happy with my lap.
Yep.
I had one small mistake, but the rest was perfect. So it's just deserved P4, I guess. Kachao had an amazing lap as well.
Yeah.
It was like 4/10 off, right? 4/10 off my lap.
I'm not sure about your lap, but it was 4,000ths off Frogs.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, super close. So
Yeah, happy about qualifying, happy about the race.
awesome. Well, we've got
weekend.
big championship implications with Kachao having his incident at the pit entry. So it's a big result for that. And then also Will Ans, your teammate, so I think finished P8 or 9. So he got some
P8,
points.
yeah.
He got some points today. So good points for Red Bull boys today. So thanks very much for jumping on with us. Congratulations, and we'll see where that leaves you in the championship picture come a couple of days once the standings come out.
Yeah, thank you. I'll talk to you again later.
All right. Thanks, mate. See ya.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, so thanks to Cornet and thanks to Kachao as well. We're expanding sort of what we're doing with the league and getting after race interviews, which I think is fantastic. So thanks very much to Cornet for giving us some of his time. Ben, what are your thoughts? What were your thoughts on the race?
Oh, that was just it was crazy, really. It just started into that nice lull, or not nice lull, but that lull, kind of not much happening, and it just exploded.
Yeah.
With the incident at the pit lane.
Yeah, so he'll be kicking himself, Kachao, for that happening. But you know what? That's racing, right? That happens.
It happens.
It's not a reflection on him as a driver, and it's happened to some of the best drivers in the world. So hopefully he can get over that next week and get on with it and get back in that championship fight. Yeah, it's we're onwards and upwards. I think it is Zandvoort next week. Is that correct? I believe it is. Double check it.
Yes, it is Zandvoort next week. Home race for Cornet and Honesy.
Great.
And all the Dutch people in this league. There's a lot of them.
There is, and they're all bloody fast too, so it's good to watch. So, funny moment of the race. I had Mike Edwards spinning. I think it might have been at the end of quali.
I do not remember this. I do not recall this, but I could agree on it.
Yep. I don't want to say Kachao is the funny moment because that would just be mean. What about our overtake of the race?
See, I thought it was Honesy overtaking Stuart Little, but from what I've been told, that was a tactical maneuver to let them by. But to me, it did not look like that. To me, it looked like it was.
If that was tactical, why didn't they do it somewhere else? That was
to me that was the overtake of the race, or the most important overtake was Cornet on the restart, getting by Honesy, really sealed the race for him because the tires were just that little bit fresher, and it's always hard to overtake.
Yeah.
When your tires are a little bit worse.
Well, I'll send them through to Van Rocco, and he can put them in his review. So. That's pretty much it for round 10 of the Switchback Formula Racing League. Our race winner Cornet, so congratulations to him today. It was Frog LaBelle was on there, and Honesy came in P2, so another strong result. So it was a Dutch 1-2. So congratulations to those guys. Do you have any final thoughts before we wrap it up, Ben?
No, it was just a good race.
Excellent. All right. Well, as usual, absolute pleasure to have you on board. So. The more often you can do this with me, the better. I really enjoy it. So thank you very much for your time. I hope you stay safe, and I hope everyone else out there stays safe. Until next time, my name's Nick. I've been joined by Ben Smith, aka Tiny Darspike. Stay safe, look after yourself, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good week.